Welcome back to Mecha Mondays. I can't believe it's April already. So I want to start the month off right with another Mecha video game review. And what better video game than Gundam Side Story 0079 for the Sega Dreamcast. As I'm sure you know by now, I'm a huge fan of Mobile Suit Gundam. Some of my favorite shows from the series take place in the original Gundam timeline or Universal Century. Gundam Side Story 0079 is no exception. Released in 1999, the game puts you in the cockpit of your very own mobile suit and puts you in command of a Federation team stationed on Earth during the One-Year War. If you're wondering, what the heck is the One-Year War? Check out this video I previously made that summarizes the original Gundam series. Or, if you'd rather just jump in and play this game for yourself, the opening cutscene does an excellent job of explaining the conflict. So, let's not waste any more time and get into the game itself. So, as you can tell by the title screen, this game takes place in Australia, which has been occupied by Zeon ground forces throughout much of the war. You know, it's amazing they've held onto the continent for so long, in spite of things like funnel web spiders, saltwater crocodiles, and drunken rugby fans. Anyways, after starting a new game, you'll end up at the mission preparation page.
Like Dingoes, you have an emergency mission. As I'm sure you know.
I know this is boring, but these cutscenes are actually important if you want to know the mission objectives in detail. Whew, glad that's over with.
Lieutenant, we're about to...
Gah, you can't be serious. Another cutscene? Okay, so after meeting the members of White Dingo Team, it's time to select your mobile suits at the garage. You've got to be kidding me! I'm sick of these cutscenes! Thankfully, you can skip through the cutscenes, but it took me a while to figure that out. Anyways, the White Dingo Team can be equipped with either the RGM or RGC, plus you've got your choice of machine guns, bazookas, and shields to equip your mobile suit. Despite being called Gundam, this game actually lacks the titular suit in favor of mass-produced mecha. Plus, the style of this game is heavily modeled after the Gundam series, the 8th MS Team, which also takes place on Earth around this time. So, once you've studied the mission objectives and equipped your team, it's time to get out there and win this war. As you can see, the game is in first person, which is both genuine and challenging. Now, the controls are a bit clunky, but let's break it down. Your instinct tells you to grab that analog stick, but all it does is move your camera. It's actually the D-pad that you'll be using to move. Furthermore, if you double tap the D-pad, you'll boost in that direction, which is really useful for melee combat. Now, the Dreamcast, as much as I love it, lacks dual analog controls. So, Gundam Side Story fixed this by adding a lock-on feature with the B button. If you fail to use this, you will die. Also, don't forget to use your shield with the right trigger. You'll save yourself from a lot of pain if you do. You can use these nifty binoculars by pressing Y, and it looks like we've got a Zaku and a Magella tank heading our way. After making quick work of them, the rest of the mission is fairly simple. Find the other enemies and destroy them. Instead of just walking around the map trying to find all the enemies yourself, the game incorporates squad control, which you can access in the start menu. So go ahead and send out your other suits to dispatch enemies marked on your map. I see you over there, Fang 3. Better not be slacking off. After completing Mission 1, you'll notice that the next mission puts you smack dab in the middle of a city, which of course is completely destroyable if you're a careless pilot or just plain evil. However, this time there are barely any Zakus for you to fight, so you're just left destroying these little annoying enemy pillboxes. Fun. Hey, wait a second, what's that over there? Oh crap, it's a Goof. Yeah, I know Goof is a ridiculous name for a mobile suit, but you don't joke around with a Goof. It's definitely no Zaku, boy. No Zaku.